Good evening and welcome to another episode of Youth Perspective with yours sincerely, Joy Okmani. Today's topic is friendship dynamics, balancing life changes and lasting connections. Friendship is one of the most significant aspects of our lives, especially as young adults navigating various transitions in life as we grow, of course. Life changes such as convocations, career pursuits, relocation, marriage, and many more. Okay, so these changes can often challenge the dynamics of our friendships. Right now, we go enter our streets, make we hear from you, and you. So no go near, because this is Youth Perspective.
In sustaining a long-distance friendship, I think the first thing to do is to connect regularly, stay connected online. You guys talk on phone all the time. Then the second one is regular visits. Your friend can come over to visit you, or you can visit your friend. Then I think another way to stay connected with your friend is also by you guys should share interests. You guys talk about your next move in life, what you are doing. You inform your friend about anything you are doing, and then your friend tell you about anything he or she is doing. And then I think another way is you celebrate your friendship. Like you say, it's been a year or 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, we have been friends, and then you guys celebrate it. Then you celebrate seasons together. You do Christmas celebrations together, and so then also you'll be committed to that friend. You have that friend as your best friend. Be committed to your friend. So I think those are ways you can sustain your friendship with someone, and the most important one of them all is to stay connected to each other.
Okay, people, now that we've heard from you, our amazing audience, it is time to hear from our guest here in the studio. And yes, I have to introduce this person. It is none other than the one and only. Hi, Tola.
Thank you very much, Joy. I'm happy to be here on Youth Perspective.
Yeah. Giving
my perspective on the conversation we are going to be having to talk about today.
Of course.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's going to be an amazing show.
Definitely true. Now that we have you, yes?
Of course.
I think it's the first time I'm having you here on this program, right?
Yes, really it is.
Yes, I'm very ready to see what we have today.
Definitely.
You ready?
A lot in store.
Okay. So like I said earlier, yes, the topic today is friendship dynamics. We're balancing life changes and how to sustain our friendship through the long run, yes? So the very first question I have for you today is, how do major life changes come around and actually impart friendships, long-term friendships? When I mean life changes, I mean like career, for example, or relocation, or marriage, for example.
Yeah.
How do this come into play and actually impart friendship?
All right, thank you very much. So let me just go straight because of time. They say that no four friends can be together for 4 years, or I don't know how to say it, but I think everybody know what I'm talking about. So in life, we have to make certain decisions. Sometimes it happens suddenly, but these decisions are important, and they tend to change a lot of things pertaining to people who have some very close connection with their friends. It tends to make you kind of want to start afresh. Imagine you being with somebody for over, like myself, I had a friend who have been friends for about 15 years, and
that's nice.
And we've always been together. At a certain time in our lives, we both gained admission, and it happened that my campus was different from his.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning. I faced the reality of doing everything on my own.
On your own.
From the beginning, myself and my friend Chinedu,
that's nice.
Yeah, I had to call his name. He probably did everything for me. He was always telling me this is what we should do, this is where we go. It was intense. But when he left, I had to start doing stuff by myself. I had to start taking decisions by myself. I have to start thinking with my own brain. I'm not always relying on somebody. So I'm going to say this. It has positive impact and negative impact. The positive impact is that if you are in that kind of space with somebody
Situation,
whom you have
yes.
been with for a long time, it helps you to want to learn how to do things
On your
yourself.
own.
Because in this life, first of all, nobody really would carry your
Your
burdens.
thoughts for
Nobody,
you.
yeah. Everybody's life is on your own path, on your own destiny. So it's going to teach you how to make decisions yourself, how to navigate life yourself, how not to rely on people. Because first of all, like I say, you have to learn how to be alone before you can be with somebody.
True.
If you do not learn how to be alone and you suddenly you jump into, especially people who jump into relationship, it's going to affect you in the long run, because when these people leave, you will
find it difficult
you
to
will feel
find
empty.
yourself,
You feel empty.
yeah.
So that is the negative part. So, but it is important people learn it and accept it as a good change. So so when you ask how does friendship or career in friendship and all that affect friendship, I would say it affects positively, and it's a good thing everybody should approach. If you are in a connection, in a friend, or sorry, in a friendship, in an association where you and your friends depend on each other for stuff, or you are very close, there will be a certain time that everybody have to go their separate ways. And when that happens, please don't frighten. See it as a good opportunity for you to take your
Then
life.
should this life change actually now strain the relationship? Should it not strain the friendship that we now have? For example, like when I finished school, it was when I realized that I'm on way to these people that I'm hanging around like this. So over time, we go to our different states. I really don't have friends here in Edo State with me. I have like just 2 or 1, but basically all my friends are not in Benin City with me. So when they all left after graduation and everything else, I had to like take few steps back. Okay, wait, so this life don't start.
Right, yeah, true.
So how do I not sustain the friendship? Because though I finished school, career, I'm working right now.
Already?
Yes, I'm working already.
Life is happening.
You know, life is happening before you know now. Married.
Oh my
before you
God.
know, those kind of
You
things.
get-
But should that really not strain the relationship that we have as friends?
Okay, no. If it's a genuine friendship, if it's a friendship that has substance, it will naturally continue. Thank God for gadgets. That is also a way we can actually keep in touch, because if it's a friendship that has source, it's going to continue. So that somebody went elsewhere or traveled or had to go and continue their life elsewhere, it shouldn't stop your relationship, except there was nothing that people were doing, or except you're not a participant in that friendship. And I want to also use the opportunity to say that people should learn to know that you don't, like, your classmates are not your friend.
True.
Yeah, like, so if
Not
core
everyone,
members,
true.
fellow core members, and we are not friends. Colleagues are not friends, because we are there because of a certain purpose.
I think that what we should have done at the beginning actually state the meaning of friendship
Actually,
itself.
yeah.
Yes.
So these people are not your friends. So in all of them, you could find somebody you are really close to, but when there is something surrounding how you people met, especially when it is corporate, there is tendency for that thing to take more priority than the friendship. So your friends are not your colleagues, and your classmates are not your friends. So you don't get surprised when
They act a certain way.
when we're done with school and everybody leaves and go to their different cities, or because of career, and they are not reaching out, you should not take offense, because those are not the people you should pick as. Those are not the people that were brought to you by God as people that will stay in your life. Yeah, friends are the ones that stay. Yeah, most of us we can attest to the fact that most of our friends have actually been from childhood. Most people that we are still talking to now.
Now that you said that, true.
That is how friends are formed. Why did I say that? Because friends grow over the years. It is time that help you to know who is actually my friend. So, and having somebody you have been with for, like, since you've been 11, 10, 12, and you are now grown up, that is a friend. Like, that is somebody that knows you. That is a relationship that is not on the basis
It's not
of anything.
breakable anymore,
Yeah, it's
because
natural.
it's
It
a long
is not
run.
on a condition. So people like your colleagues who are in your office, you might be close to them, but then you cannot really classify them as friends. So
Well, there's sometimes your opportunity to actually gain friends from your colleagues.
yes,
or your
do we
classmates.
call that friendship? I don't think I will, because if it comes to where there is a priority, or where there is interest,
an interest,
yeah, they are going to put their interest first
before you?
before yours. But because I'm a Christian, the way the Bible defines friendship is is someone that you love your neighbor as yourself.
As
So
yourself.
if this person has to put his interest first before me, we cannot really consider that person as a friend. That's why I do not say that your colleague should be your friend. You should not say everything to your colleagues. So, but then, nevertheless, we thank God for gadget. Like I said, just going back to the question, thank God for gadget and all of that. These are ways we can help to sustain relationship with people, keep in touch with them. If this person is really your friend, you will not struggle to keep in touch with each other.
True, that's very true. But then again, there's some friendships that has been a very long-term friendship, for example, very, very long, let's say 8 years, or even, let's say, since childhood now.
Yeah.
Let's say around 20 years something, friendship now. And probably that friendship is not really the way you feel it should be. As per, it is not really an actual friendship. But because, we've known since we were young, does that one really classify as a friendship? Then again, there's some friendships like that, that can actually not really be positive towards you, that cannot really help you grow.
Yeah.
They are just there. Do you not let them go, or just still hold on to it because, this person has known me the longest, but let's say this person was not really an actual friend, but because, we don't date now, right, from primary school, with the same church, we're in children's choir, we went to the same school, let's just continue it. That doesn't really mean it's a friendship. Can you really say, because it's been that long, it's an actual friendship?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm going to?
Oh, good.
So how do we not let go of those kind of situationships? Because that's the best way I can put it. Because it's not an actual friendship where you really have my best interest at heart. It's just because, we've known each other the longest. We've been there, we just know each other. Doesn't mean we're actually friends. How do I let that kind of friendship go?
Okay, so you not hurt the person, you could gradually withdraw yourself.
Must it be about the person? What about me?
I mean, if you are the one,
sorry, I'm being selfish.
Who is in that kind of friendship and you're not making any positive contribution to the other person's life, first of all, that will not be a friendship to you to start with. So I think naturally yourself will detach from it. Like naturally, you would probably just
naturally. You would want to detach from the person. But what if I'm in a situation where because I have nobody else, there's nobody else really talking to me. Maybe I'm this very quiet person in the corner, and just because you've been there since we're kids, we just grew up together. We just saw each other every day. Maybe our moms were neighbors, or they were very close friends, and over time, just like that. Sometimes some relationships or some ships that do grow from there and actually become very beautiful. But there are some situations whereby because of that you will not think it's an actual friendship, and it's not really a friendship. Do you get me? So because of this is the only person I have as a friend, this is the only person I can call up, this is the only person I talk to, I roll with, I hang out with, I do everything with, and I'm finding it difficult to let this person go. How do I do that? How do I come in terms with that?
Like you want to let the person go, but you don't know how, because that's the only person available in your life, right? Before I say that, I would want to use this opportunity to let people know that the way to quantify friendship is based on the amount of value these people are bringing into your life. If somebody is bringing value into your life, this person is contributing to your life positively, is making you a better person, that is a friend. If the person is not, then that is not a friend. So if you are the person who is not really giving some amount of positive contribution to the other person, and this person is actually giving you, so that is the reason you are finding it hard to detach yourself from them, the best thing is for you to do is to sit and ask yourself questions that, am I actually paying back? Am I contributing as much? No matter, it doesn't have to be equal to what that person is doing. It might be little, like, how are you? Or like, you are giving the person financial assistance sometimes. That is also value you are offering to that person. So in situations like that, if you want to detach yourself from, because you feel like you're not contributing to those people, you're not contributing to that person, rather, you would take a step backward and naturally go. Like, you shouldn't even hold the conversation. But then, I mean, like, the person will actually notice that, this person is detaching from me. So it's why I also think to somehow you should also tell the person, but really, why do you want to leave somebody that's adding value to your life? Really, everybody wants somebody that can contribute to them. So even though you are not giving so much and that person is still willing to stay, come on, let us just go. Let's continue. Like, come on, it's going to make life much better for me. So I think you might need to really know what you want first of all, and not just throw people away like that, especially when they are contributing to you. You don't find so many people like that in the society these days.
True. So because they are contributing to my growth,
they should stick around, please. Like, we all want to grow. Come on, don't we?
Hey, definitely.
Don't we? I remember when I was in school, when I was in year 1, the 400 level boys were the guys that were in the eyes of our girls, my classmates. Do you know why? Because people like someone that is higher than them. Ladies are attracted to men that are in a better financial, intellectual position than them. Yeah, it's natural. Like, they like somebody that is higher. That's why you find some girls who are not really they like it all, guy. So I was kidding. So naturally, I'm just trying to use that to explain that everybody needs someone that is better than them. Yeah. If I am not doing better, I need someone that is doing better in this place that I am weak. So that I can get to my destiny, so that I can fulfill purpose. So if you have somebody like that in your life that's fulfilling purpose, and you're saying like, I'm not doing anything for this person, no, I mean, let me just leave him now. Let me just leave now. Like, you're not losing anything here.
Okay, true.
And so you should stick around, really, except you want to just go.
Something just popped into my mind right now. And how do I express this? This may be difficult for me to express right now, but I want to use myself as an example, whereby I was in a friendship with a group of people, not too many. I don't really like crowd, but we were friends for, let's say, 4 years. And at the 4th year was when my eyes really opened to see that they don't really have my best interest at heart.
Was there an evidence? You evidently saw it?
I could see, but at first I was playing hide and seek with the whole situation. Like, from the 2nd year, I could see. But not because, I did not just leave them because, okay, this is what they do. Yeah, they've been doing it. They were doing a lot of things here for a very long time. But I did not see it early. Because I grew up around people, but I just didn't really have so much friends around me. Yeah, I can just be a man walking my earpiece, and you'd be like, who is this person walking there? Is this person alone now? That kind of thing. So how we became friends is very, very funny. But regardless, I'm thankful for the years that I spent with them. It was fun. It was okay. At a point, I learned some things. From them, right? Of course, I did. I would not lie about that. But it was a bit hard for me to actually say, let me let these people go. Not like I don't check up on them sometimes, but it got to a point whereby I was putting my own self, should I say, at risk of my own happiness or of my own. It's not like they were holding me.
Pleasing yourself to please them.
Exactly. I could go an extra mile and all that. So now, in that situation whereby some people could actually find themselves that, okay, these are the people. That's why I asked that question some time back, a while ago, like long-term relationship, long-term friendships, whereby how do I now let go of this and that? The thing is, after all this, I became a bit skeptical of having friends. Because of what I had gone through with them.
The relationship was one-sided.
It was toxic. Let's just leave it like that.
Like, personally, because I am a believer and I'm a Christian, I wouldn't want to really be really close to someone that doesn't really believe in what I believe in, right? Because we would not agree on something. But we can be close business partners.
Doesn't mean we can be.
But aside that, what I mean by not being friends, there are some conversations I cannot discuss with you.
Because you know we'll clash.
Because, you don't think like I think. For example, a guy who believes in marrying 3 wives. And me who do not. And I'm telling you, my wife is giving me some issues. And I'm saying, why don't you go and marry another woman? That is the reason for us not to be friends. So that is the reason from the start, from the get-go, I need to pick who is my friend. I need to selectively pick who's my friend. And the person has to agree to that we are friends. I remember I was in school, a friend of mine, a classmate, and one day he just posted my picture and said, my best friend. Honestly, like, I did not say... Yeah, no, I cannot. Just you might be watching it. I love you, but it's a great guy.
It's a lie, does not rate it.
But it puts as my bestie, and I already have someone I was really close to. And I'm like,
so guys have besties.
How did this guy make up this claim? Like, what happened one day was that I bought food and I said, come and eat with me, and we ate together. And ever since he comes around to talk to me, I would go out together. But suddenly he made it like that we are besties. He might be having some expectations in his heart that I will not deliver, and he could misunderstand me for that. So, in certain reasons, before you start or before you at a certain point, people even though you don't talk about it, in actions you will see that, okay, this person is giving back the same energy.
Yeah.
So when the person is going, then that is when we can now go on as friends. So thank you.
It's very, very interesting. Yes, very interesting. But like we mentioned earlier, yes, and how we can actually sustain our friendship is communication. No matter how far we may separate, maybe you can be in Canada today, I'm in Tokyo tomorrow. Yes, so there are gadgets, right? We can always communicate, talk to your friends, try to keep in touch. If the friendship is worth it, stick to it. If you feel, okay, this friendship is all I have, well, yes, there's some friendships like that. So build your relationship, build your friendships, stick along with people you go around with, and be careful of who is core friends. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody actually wishes you well. But at the same time, just be mindful and be very, very demure. All right, and that is it, people, for now. So we have another inside scoop for you. So just stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the program.
Friendships. What are friendships and why are they important? There are two types of friendships. A good friendship, which is a healthy friendship, or a bad friendship, which is an unhealthy friendship. Let's start by looking at what a good friendship is. It's a healthy relationship created over time. It's based on trust, caring, and support. What are the characteristics of a true or quality friendship? There's many. Friends enjoy spending time together. Friends are loyal. They're trustworthy. Friends care and are willing to listen. Friends accept us for who we are, and friends are also understanding. How can we identify a bad friendship? Usually there's one or more of the following characteristics. A person spreads gossip. They harm or hurt you. They place you in danger. The relationship tends to be one-sided, and the person doesn't tend to care. It's important to realize that a friend or a good friend is not an acquaintance. Acquaintance is someone we casually know, we can't trust, and are not truly friends with. For example, someone you meet on social media is not a friend. They're an acquaintance. Why is it important to have good friends in your life? Having good friendships and healthy friendships makes our lives more fulfilling and rewarding. It makes us healthier and happier. How is it that having friends makes us healthier and happier? Friends, good friends, provide us with the emotional support and lift our spirits, especially during difficult times. Friends are also an excellent source of encouragement and motivation for pushing us towards our goals in life. Furthermore, friendships boost our self-worth, meaning how we feel about ourselves. We feel good about ourselves when we help a friend and provide them with support. What type of friendships will have the biggest impact on our happiness and our health? Those that are quality friendships. Strong and healthy friendships have the biggest and most powerful impact on our lives. It's not the matter of how many friends you have, it's the matter of the quality of your friendships. Now that we understand the importance of quality friendships, the question becomes how? How are quality friendships built? Take a look at my next video and they'll show you some strategies of how to build a quality friendship.
And that is all on today's episode of Youth Perspective. We explored friendship dynamics, balancing life changes, and lasting connections, how we can navigate friendships as we grow into adulthood. And we heard from you, our amazing and sweet audience, and got inspired by our guests. And thank you for staying tuned. So see you next Wednesday by 6:30, same station, okay? Remember, your perspective is valuable and your voice matters. I remain yours sincerely, Joy Yokmani. Bye.